Hey, this is HighZealot here and welcome to my E-1 report for the Fall 2015 event. So, the Fall 2015 event is a smaller event relative to some of the more recent larger events. This event is transport operation and it has been over for quite some time as of this recording, so this is a pretty late report, but you know, I'd rather do this eventually than not at all. So E1 is E1's always simple. This E1, we're starting from a combined fleet. You can see here, I'm starting with, I believe it's a surface task force. Both recommended, or pretty much any recommended composition here is a surface task force. So for E1 here, you're taking combined fleet, and you're pretty much for this operation is killing a boss. No actual transport of any resources yet, which in the later maps will be pretty much bringing on barrels. So first node is a submarine node. For this E1, I only took one route. The branching rule is, well, A and B. I don't really remember what causes A and B, but from B it's an active branch. So, and then node C. So yeah, so if you go A or maybe it's random, so A or B, and then you both go to C. So from C, and then you got line of sight, battleship checks, whatever. Very simple stuff. Not much point talking about it now because it's, you know, all in the past. So you can see my flagship of my escort fleet. I'm using her because of a later map, which is where she's gonna be useful in branching. So, and by bringing her, you can pretty much get a much better branch, which is in the map. What she's useful in is E5. Kawakaze is unfortunately very low level, so I'm trying to get some EXP for her, but it didn't really, matter in the end. So first, didn't really talk about my fleet composition. So my fleet composition is 2 heavy cruisers in my main fleet, 2 aviation battleships because of the age of aviation battleships, and 2 light carriers. And I took Hiyu along instead of some of the other ones to keep all my options open for later, even though it's not necessary, I would say. And already have battleships, so I might as well bring a slow carrier as well. I think there's any slow standard carriers, fleet carriers actually, I think of it, but yeah. My escort fleet contains of, mostly destroyers, and then Jinsu is a light cruiser, and then Kiso is a torpedo cruiser who's there mainly to provide torpedo cruiser support while I save my Kitakami and or for later maps. So first node is a very simple node, not submarine node, standard stuff. You may get unlucky once or twice, because submarines and torpedoes, simple. And then from there on is, I believe, node. Well, you will see. So another point really trying to guess. Actually, no point even trying to guess because there's only one way. So node D, you get resources, some ammo, blah blah blah. It doesn't really matter. Not gonna. Overall, this event is not very resource intensive because it's lots of transport, which requires destroyers and light cruisers, and those are generally pretty cheap in your resources. So you're not going to be using a lot of resources at all in this event. Well, you wouldn't have used a lot of resources in this event. I'm just going to speak a bit about this as if it's happening right now, even though it's been over for weeks, because it's easier to speak that way. So here we got some carriers, doing it hard. So we should probably be best off bringing a bit of anti-air cutting. I don't have the air superiority on me on hand, I believe. I think it's for air superiority you want about maybe 75 or 150. I don't usually use the English wiki for air superiority, use wiki, but that's what I have open at the moment. So unfortunately, but with but in the past you would have just found it out. So simply equip your light carriers with the pretty much minimum amount of fighters and just threw on torpedo bombers for the rest. and then hopefully artillery spotting won't, you know, fail completely and not do anything. But yeah, so you can see my aviation battleships, Hilga and Issei, they both were fully equipped with seaflame bombers. So here this node, also a simple node, and then from then on, it's on to the next node. Next node is, I believe, should be the boss, unless there's one more node to actually reach the boss, but I think it's a boss. So, you know, very simple map. The boss here is Nick class heavy cruiser, which you know, she's not really that much of a threat. She's usually escorts some of the stronger bosses as we've seen in previous events. I believe, you know, we've also seen it in this event. I'm not sure because, you know, I'm watching this footage weeks after it's happened. So, but yeah, you know, you standard unit line of sight shock, so that's very easy to meet. Yes, you know, this haven't been, I've mentioned this probably multiple times in previous reports, but there's never been extreme line of sight check since the first time that was introduced, where we would bring in multiple scouts, as in standard carriers, because they're yellow planes. But here's the boss. The boss is gonna get brutally murdered because it's E-1, and what do you expect them? You can see here. Something I already forgot is that boss also has a boss along with her, escort her, a destroyer Hime, which is arguably the bigger threat in terms of, you know, she just got more HP and she is more probably more damaging and torpedoes, you know, etc. But as you can see here, the boss has been brutally murdered already, and since it's a combined fleet, none of them were gonna really survive too long. And as you can see here, escort fleet didn't really get to do much other than Kiso with her torpedoes, which I wasn't really paying attention, but I'm assuming did something. So that's pretty much E1. As standard, I'm gonna be showing the final sortie, but that's not much for me to say about it, so let's talk about other things. So E1, the rewards, you know, same thing, easy, medium, hard. So on all difficulties, you get furniture fairy, which is, you know, everybody loves furniture fairies, because I ain't paying for furniture fairies, because you get them from events. I'll pay for rings, I'll pay for slots, but not furniture fairies. Everybody also gets at least one Helico, but on medium hard you get two. This is the one that you get the sparkle, kind of like Maria, but for sparkling, you know. And medium hard also gets reinforcements expansions, which is the thing that used to give you a extra slot to put in like a repair team or something. And then on hard you get skilled lockouts, which are, you know, has been proven to be pretty useful so far based on even previous events, by just being lots of cut-ins, lots of stuff, etc. So there are previous events, there is ship locking in this. So there are two ship locks. So E1, E2, and E3, all girls there can only be sent to E1, E2, E3, and the final map. Final map has no restrictions. But basically, first three maps cannot go to the fourth map. Anyone who gets sent to the fourth map cannot form the previous maps, so you shouldn't really worry about it. Pretty much in E1 I'm not using, I'm just saving up for E4, because E4 is not the easiest map ever. So for this event was happening during a co-op term. I'm in university, I'm in the co-op program, so this end follows my co-op work term. So I was working in Canadian Ontario, downtown Toronto, and I live uptown, so that's a very long commute time. So it's something I'm not used to, so I ended up cutting it close with this event. Not necessarily, or maybe not necessarily cutting it close, but I did take a few liberties to make things easier for myself. I'm gonna say this now. I'm not sure how many people are gonna be paying attention at this point, but I ended up doing E4 on medium because I don't really care about what I get on hard, and as long as I can do E5 on hard, I get the hard medals. So who really cares? The hard medals are the only thing that really matters, and E4 also draws Graf Zeppelin, I believe. Yeah, Graf Zeppelin. I think Graf Spree is some other German ship. I don't really know what. I learned most of my. I only really look into ships when I see them here. To be fair, I don't really look up much into any German ships. British ships, a few here, they're not really. So yeah, same mode. For this event, so final kill. Nothing happens until, you know, we reach the boss, and from there it's still just murdering the boss. So this event in general has some 4 new ships. I already mentioned Graf Zeppelin, it's the German carrier, which I don't believe we've ever actually finished. We also have the destroyer Alashi, and the destroyer Agikaze, and then we got training cruiser Kashima, who is the E3 reward. And the other reward would be from E5. E5 reward is Hagakaze, and I think I believe the last destroyer Arashi is a drop in E5. I believe so, probably. Or it doesn't matter, it's dropped somewhere. Not big thing, not big deal. It's also introduced new enemy girls, mainly the patrols, torpedo boats, patrol boats, and they are kind of a pain to deal with. Though I didn't really have to deal with them too much until E5, because I did E4 on medium. So, there's some returning mechanics, such as the armor reduction mechanic from the summer 2015, which E4, one of the primary reasons why I did E4 on medium is because I didn't really actually give E4 a honest try on hard, but kind of gave it a half-hearted SRT and just said screw it once I saw the efforts I had to go into for reducing armor. So yeah. So I did medium primarily so I could save time, because it's a 2-hour commute to Dandan and 4-hour commute in total, and a 8-hour workday, including half an hour break. So there's that. And then so by doing medium, I can kill the boss without reducing her armor at all. E5 also has armor reduction, which is, you know, a lot more simpler and easier to do, because it basically requires killing a taper ship X amount of times. You don't have to S rank a node, which I believe it was later revealed that in the previous event that for the actual armor reduction to take place, you would actually have to S rank the node. When it was most people eventually just start to believe it. You just had to kill the boss, which is wrong. You had to S rank the actual node itself, which would also explain why sometimes it was super annoying to kill the boss, and certain events were left there in the 1 HP. So final sortie, we got some red destroyers that you know are an asshole, but you know they're outgunned and outnumbered, so they're all gonna be pretty much fucked, and they're gonna be dead soon enough. Also, and that's not much else to say. Everything else is the same, and there is some new equipment, but all of them are, I believe, based on English Wiki, is stock equipment for Graf Zeppelin, and yeah. Other reasons so things, maybe I should just start talking of things that were probably more reasonable to talk about later reports, but maybe we'll talk about it now because I have the time. So, things I've learned from this event is that well, for one thing is, if you do not have a lot of time to spare, you should probably not be taking it slow, and you should be using what time you do have available for that you do and be in the event. And probably don't attempt to farm a map on easy, because I mean I really want Graf Zeppelin, and you know it worked out in the end. I'm spoiling this now. It worked out in the end on medium, but in hindsight I should not have wasted time doing it on easy, because it was pretty much a waste of time. I finished off, got the S rank. I'm not sure why, probably because just in case there was any special drops for S rank. Good drops for S rank. I believe there's probably some like all events. In fact, I'll look at it right now. Any significant drops is not listed. It is listed, so on the boss. I assume is producing and drop the resupply ship. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, get rewards now. So as what I was saying, yeah, I would not have. That was actually the first time I actually went to a different difficulty to form a map before moving on and actually beating it. Which in hindsight, that was strategy as sure that says grid, beat the map first and then go back afterwards, which and also in hindsight would not have gotten me grab Zeppelin, so in hindsight medium worked out really well. But that's all in hindsight. And hindsight, as they say, is 2020. So this has been E1 of the fall 2015 event, and you can probably tell I have been getting lazy, and I'm not gonna even bother showing how much resources changed because it's not really a big deal. It's not really that informative. Nobody really cares. I'll say now it's probably very small change in resources because this event in total is very light on the resources. I think I even gained everything except fuel and buckets. If anything, buckets is the most intensive resources because it's something that's you won't get back at a very quick rate. Depending on how much time you can just stay focused on expeditions, and even then it's not guaranteed to get a bucket from those expeditions. So see you guys for E2 and good night.